Shots were fired late Monday near Venezuela's presidential palace, while the government has added that the situation was under control. Reports stated that unidentified drones flew over the Miraflores Palace in central Caracas, and in fact, security forces also opened fire in response to it. Meanwhile, in the U.S., Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, have both pled not guilty to the charges of narco-terrorism and drug trafficking.
No me jodas.
Meanwhile, at an emergency UN Security Council meeting which was held on Monday, U.S. Ambassador Mike Waltz rejected accusations that Washington had acted aggressively against Venezuela, insisting the operation was a law enforcement action linked to long-standing criminal charges. Venezuela strongly pushed back to it, with its UN envoy Samuel Moncada calling the move an armed and illegitimate attack with no legal justification. Let's listen in.
Extendemos la más cordial bienvenida.
El 3 de enero del 2026.
The events of January 3rd, 2026 constitute a day of profound historical gravity, not only for Venezuela, but for the international system as a whole. That day, the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela was the subject of an armed and illegitimate attack lacking all legal justification by the government of the United States of America.
Por parte del gobierno de los Estados Unidos de América.
There is no war against Venezuela or its people. We are not occupying a country. This was a law enforcement operation in furtherance of lawful indictments that have existed for decades. The United States arrested a narco-trafficker who is now going to stand trial in the United States in accordance with the rule of law for the crimes he's committed against our people for 15 years.
Meanwhile, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is demanding clarity from President Donald Trump after he said the United States would run Venezuela following the military capture of ousted leader Nicolas Maduro. Schumer says Congress needs answers on the scope, legality and consequences of any U.S. role in Venezuela as concerns grow over escalation and long-term involvement in the country.
The administration owes Congress and the American people some pretty basic answers to many important questions. Most importantly, what the hell does Donald Trump mean when he says the United States now intends to run Venezuela? Does this mean we're now in the business of nation-building Venezuela? Are we going to put troops on the ground? How many? Where? And how much will it cost? How long will this go on? These questions should be answered to the Congress and, more importantly, to the American people before the administration attempts anything akin to so-called running Venezuela. The American people did not sign up for another round of endless wars. They want Donald Trump to focus on the problems here at home, on health care, on housing, on energy, on groceries. But Donald Trump's promise to keep us out of foreign entanglements is now as worthless as his promise to release the Epstein files. He promises his base one thing on the campaign trail and does the exact opposite once he's in office. And it's the American people who will pay the price. We need to end Donald Trump's destructive tariffs. We need to help families afford daycare. These are the things that Americans care about, not invading Venezuela, not attacking Colombia or dreaming of invading Greenland.